Now then, Jainism and some forms of Buddhism are often held up as examples of religion or something similar in its benignest of forms because of its core principles of non-violence. Principles that are shared by many fundamentalist agnostics, or as I call them, hippies. Hippies who insist on never killing a creature of any kind, no matter how remote the possibility of their sentience. Now, you should know that every day your digestive and immune systems continue to function, you're seeking and destroying millions of creatures. Little tiny mites and bacilli and little eukaryote things and bacteria, and even if a virus gets in, there's a very good chance you get wiped out. Your body is riddled with machinery designed to exact genocide on unwanted alien microbes. Ethnic cleansing, if you will, all on behalf of you, the territory. And it is within your power to prevent this genocide from happening, and you're not doing it, so you're a bad Buddhist. What is that thing you should be doing? That's right, getting AIDS! Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? AIDS must be sent from Buddha himself. I mean, it allows you to live, to exist on Earth, without ever harming a single organism, right? I mean, you'd have to stop eating as well. You have to starve yourself, because that's the same thing, devouring to survive. I mean, you can't eat anything that was once part of a living organism. I eat all food, apart from salt. You can eat salt, and you can drink water. So, this is your idea of heaven on earth. You're starving, you're drinking distilled salt water, and it's a race to see which kills you first, starvation or dehydration, either of which would be a very ironic way for you to die since you have AIDS. Doesn't make a massive lick of sense, does it? That's because your holy and enlightened one didn't know what a fucking germ was, let alone a virus. Hey, Buddha, did you know this thing's too small for you to see? What? You mean they're invisible? No, they're just so small that you can't see them. But if you can't see them, then they're not there. No, they are! They are, Siddhartha, they are! They're fucking there! We've discovered a substance that exists whether you believe in it or not. It's called reality. You've been rumbled, but your shit is guesswork as well. It's good guesswork, it's better guesswork than God, you've got a good mechanism for guesswork, but it's still guesswork. And science took its time rumbling you, but don't act like it didn't eventually rumble you, alright? I love how, no matter what scientists come up with, Buddhists will always go, oh yeah, we've known that all along. You know, Western scientists could spend a century studying the atom and discovering the most amazing, mystifying and terrifying things about the quantum world. Show it to the Dalai Lama, and he goes, yeah, knew that already. Yeah, that's what my guy came up with that. He just sat under a tree for ages, and it just popped into his head. Fuck you, Lama! Fuck you! You take acid and sit in a cave like a bellend, and that gives you the sense that not everything is as it seems. That is not you coming up with quantum theory, you magniloquent turd! Now, that's as embarrassing as anything the Pope's ever said, although not as inherently evil. But to say that the Dalai Lama is not as bad as the Pope is like saying Jar Jar Binks isn't as bad as the Emperor. It's true, in a somewhat superfluous context. One last thing. If it's not a religion, don't treat it like a religion. Yeah? Because you're often able to say, oh, Buddhism's not a religion. It's not like that. It's just about letting go and allowing the universe to flow through you naturally. Yeah, no, that's resting. We call that resting. You're right, that's not a religion. That's just an everyday activity, a thing you're supposed to do. We only need one God, Buddha, the God of breathing. Well, can't you do that by yourself? Well, you can manage everything else by yourself. You can eat food on your own without guidance from Bartov, the God of eating, training you to block out everything in the world apart from the flurry of processed hog fat you're shoveling into your face. No breathing, just eating. Oh, sorry. It's not a religion, it's a way of life. No, it's not even a way of life. It's just you. existing. It doesn't need a name. It doesn't need a team name from the ancient world. And to reiterate and summarise, you existing is synonymous with the process of other things ceasing to exist. So, in other words, get AIDS, or kill yourself, or STF you! Swat that fly! You